Alright, sounds good. I have now ridden the bike in, I don't know, a couple of days. Ridden my little bikes, but not the big one. Right now I'm testing out like a 4K video. Get across before she does. Yeah, 4K video mode just to see how it's going to work. I have a trip to Iowa planned, and well, what do you know, it started raining. Great. Yeah, I just wanted to test out this camera mode, and I can't freak out too much because it's raining. I always mean to bring a dang cloth with me, just in case it rains heavier. And I always forget, I need to put it in my bag or something. I think it's just a sprinkle, it's not much. But this is a camera that I want to use. For one thing, it should be a lot more waterproof than my GoPro will be, because, you know, I have to have a physical cable that will stop it from being waterproof. I can't freak out too much about the rain, because if I'm going across country, I'm bound to run into some rain. That's just the way it's going to be. It just means I have to sit up a little bit straighter so I can see over the windshield. But my plan for my Iowa trip is to split it in two parts. And on day one, we will be going to Wichita, Kansas, which is about halfway, almost exactly halfway, like 527 miles. And then it's another 527 miles to Cedar Rapids, Iowa, to go visit my sister. And I've never done a trip over 300 miles. I haven't even done 300 miles on this bike. I've done like 270, you know. I know it'll do 300. But I'm going to be doing 500 miles in one day. And it's going to be mostly just a highway run. So I'm hoping that I would be able to get to Wichita in like 10 hours. The biggest city of anything of note would be Dallas, well, Fort Worth. I'll be going through Fort Worth. And then on the next day, the biggest town of note would be Kansas City. That's actually sounds exciting to me. There's a couple of things I need to try out on this camera if I'm going to use it, and it's because I'm using the wireless mic right now. So I need to figure out how to turn it on and turn it off as I go through towns like Waco and Fort Worth, the split on I-35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to practice powering off and then powering back on my microphone. I think I'll do that over here first. Alright, so let's see if I could do this while I'm riding. 1, 2. Okay, it looks like I was actually pretty successful. Of course, I'm only doing like 20 miles an hour. So, and the trick isn't turning it on and turning it off. It is, you know, doing it and being as safe as possible, because my primary responsibility is being safe on this road. on any road while I'm on the motorcycle, and in a car, of course. You know, just always be safe. I don't want to hurt anybody, don't want to hurt myself. So we will try that. We're going 30 now. Okay, so that worked. I mean, it worked in that I failed the first time, didn't connect, so I tried it again, and then it connected. I started up the video. And the easy thing with this is it's real easy to turn off the power on the camera as well. So I did turn on the camera and the microphone, but I did not do it at, you know, road speed. I was still in the park when I did it, and I guess you need to crawl before you can walk, and I don't want to endanger anybody. There's a lot of traffic out today, so you know, to mess with something like that while it's raining, it's just too irresponsible to try. We're not going to try it. That's okay. I mean, I'll work on it, but you know, when traffic's a little lighter, maybe I'll get a chance to do this on a Sunday. Who knows? We got plenty of time, I think, before we're on the road. And I'll work it out before then. But surprisingly, there are a lot of motorcyclists on the road. I mean, especially for this little loop that I go on. And, you know, it's very pleasant out here, by the way. The temperature, I don't really feel the rain on me. It hasn't really soaked through. And the other day it rained crazy, and I am super glad I was not on the bike when it happened, because I would have had to pull over anyway. That was just, I mean, I would not ride in that. That's just not worth it. Just to get a few miles down the road, I would have pulled over somewhere. I got caught in rain like that once, and it was on a road where it had no shoulder at all. It was like, oh my God, I can't just like pull over because somebody hit me from the back. One of the things that is lacking on this Vulcan, emergency lights. If I have to pull over, or I'm riding in the fog or something like that, ride on the road with a little texture on it, dry off my windshield, because I think it stopped raining for the most part. This is super fun, I can tell you that much. This weather is perfect. Oh my gosh. One thing I need to test is a rag for a windshield wiper right up here at that area right there, because that is enough. I think I have an idea of how I'm going to do it. Now, I'll also have to have a, you know, a rear-facing camera right here, and I'd love to use the Insta360, but I don't know if I could trust it anymore. It seemed to die on me every so often. I mean, I love the Insta360. That's how I did my 300 miles trip from Austin, Oklahoma on my Rebel, and that's the only camera that I used, and it worked well, and it gave me several views that people seem to like. Whether or not is the best quality, I'm kind of excited. It's nice to prepare. I mean, the fun in going on trips is really thinking about them, preparing for them, mapping out. I mean, I even have like half my gas stops planned out. I wish I'd had the camera rolling. This guy started up at the light, and we were slightly uphill, and he's not very good, obviously. A standard shift truck there, and he's new to shifting a standard, and it was kind of scary there for a minute. I thought he was going to roll back on me. All right, I'm starting to feel some bigger drops on my hands and on my legs that are exposed, so I think good thing we're done. Because I am a fair weather rider. If I could choose, I would just say, yeah, always be sunny. This will be fun to play with tomorrow when it's raining real hard and I can't ride.